Coming right up, the Wizards taking on the Clippers. For the Wizards, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They look to tip that balance with a win here. Clippers, Wizards, up next.
This for my city, this for the top, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them all holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, this for my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Wizards. They're down in 9th place so far, still early in the season.
And seeing where Washington is, they're a team searching for a way to take a leap forward this season. So far, here in the early going, that leap has not existed.
Yeah, it hasn't been all bad, though. I mean, they've had some nice wins, and even if they're not an elite-level team, they still have the look of a playoff team.
And the Clippers starting 5. Bobby Portis out there with Jones. Then it's Walton. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. And for the Wizards, Embiid is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's Oubre, and it's Pritchard in at point. All right, Greg, here we are on the day before Thanksgiving, a very special time of the year. Any favorite Thanksgiving traditions or foods for you or your family?
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover. But I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
But Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
That free throw good from Randle. DB, ever since winning the Most Improved Player back in 2021, Randle has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Here's Pritchard. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Three-pointer, Randle. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building.
Wow. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Walton's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Pass to Hachimura. Launches a 3. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Now Embiid had 22 points in the win against Chicago.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
Brunson, left side. Back to Walton. Shoots over Oubre. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And the three ball is good.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
Doris, recently the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA representation since 1984. And yes, it's great for the city itself, but it's also a smart move by the NBA. You are tapping into an untouched market.
Here's Randall. Plumlee with the rebound. Clippers leading by 5. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Walton, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. George, he's checked in for the Wizards. Connect, he's checked in for the Clippers. There's 49 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's George. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Chicago. Pass to McConnell. Back to Walton. And Walton throws it down.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Embiid against Williams. They need this, and Embiid finishes inside.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
And here is Walton. He's got 12. Ring shot on the way, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Walton's got 14 points.
Building up a big early lead.
Oh, big time play!
And he nailed it! That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so it's Los Angeles, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And so it's Washington with it, a 12-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Connect out there with Grant Williams. And it's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Walton in at the 2. And he banks in the layup. 16 points for him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. And George kicks to Wells. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Wells with the steal. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal.
Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
And it's Walton missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
To the paint, deflects the pass. Walton with the steal. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And you like to see that from Connect. Found the man with a better look.
Wizards trail by 13. Pritchard passes to George. Here's Pritchard. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Connects. Got 4 rebounds in this game. We know, Doris, at one point the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
2 minutes.
Pass to Hachimura.
Second quarter. 2 minutes.
They set the pick. And another miss by Washington.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Walton with another miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid, exceptional with his hand.
For the Wizards, Diabate's checked in, and Julius Randle subbed in. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what have you liked about your team's performance so far?
I like our physicality. I thought we came out, started the game physical. That set the tone for us early.
Well, we'll see if they can keep it up, T-Lou. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Washington Wizards.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a scary sight. 2 of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
Well, we're talking pork chops, or lamb chops, or what kind of chops are we talking?
Or chops could mean acumen, being great at what you do. Kind of like you 2 mutton chops. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Randall has got the ball here for Washington. We've got Joel Embiid. Randall out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Pritchard in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
There's a good screen. Hachimura with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Clock is at 3. Oubre can't get it to go.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
2 points. That one goes.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
High post, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Walton, the pass to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Oubre. At the top of the key, Embiid. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 7 rebounds in the game. Walton. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists here tonight.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Embiid against Plumlee. Here's Randall. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Portis. The Clippers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. To the inside. And Walton throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Over to the left wing. Plumlee against Embiid. Trying to get open is Randall. Embiid, no good. The Clippers have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. Pass to Portis. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Unloads from 9. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his second basket of the game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Embiid with the steal. Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Oubre, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And he makes that one. Brunson's got 11 points.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson, just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper, he's more than content to take it.
Oubre, good.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Now here's Brunson. D right on him, and the shot goes in. Walton's got 10 points here in the second half.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's Oubre. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 5th assist in this one. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. With the drive, and Walton throws it down.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Wizards have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Embiid. Plumlee with some nice D. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's McConnell with the ball. So the Clippers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present our player of the game.